There are hundreds of snacks inside of Walt Disney World, and I'm here to give you a list of my favorites. Let's check them out. So, our first stop of Jackie's favorite snackies, see what I did there, is Gideon's Bakehouse in Disney Springs. During my last trip to Disney, this was the first time I tried Gideon's, and let me tell you, Gideon's Bakehouse is a whole experience. I actually went back to Gideon's a second time during my trip because the cookies were that good. On the first day we went, it was a weekend, and Disney Springs was busy. So when Disney Springs is busy, instead of waiting for hours in line, Gideon's offers a virtual queue, which you can join by giving your name and phone number to one of the cast members. And then they will text you when it is your time to wait on the actual line outside of the bakehouse. The wait time was about 15 minutes once I received my text message before I was able to go inside. During my second time, Gideon's did not offer a virtual queue, and the wait outside was probably about the same as the first time. So every month, Gideon's puts out a new menu with limited time cookies and drinks. And of course, they're everyday cookies year round. And every monthly menu has a different character on the front. As you can see here, we went during the month of April, and this month's character was Morning Joe. He definitely is one of my faves, since we both seem to share a love for coffee. For April, the limited edition cookie was Morning Joe's Coffee Toffee Chocolate Chip, and the specialty drink was the salted caramel cold brew. And as Gideon says, it is made with sweet caramel, gently balanced with a single drop of Joe's tears. All of the cookies are delicious, but I'm an old-fashioned girl at heart, and I can't get enough of their signature chocolate chip cookie. It tastes like you're eating cookie dough. The center of every cookie is a little bit more doughy, and it just makes these cookies taste heavenly. I did try the limited edition Coffee Toffee chocolate chip cookie, which was also out of this world. It tastes like chocolate and coffee together, and it paired quite nicely with the caramel cold brew, which was sweet but not too sweet. It hit the spot on a hot Orlando day. I will say, though, that these cookies are ginormous and can easily be shared, or you can eat it throughout the course of a few days. One thing I did appreciate is that Gideon's does give you instructions on how to keep their cookies fresh for a longer period of time. I wanted to bring some cookies home, so on their website, Gideon says that their cookies generally stay fresh for about 3 days, but after that you can still enjoy them as long as you put them in a freezer bag in the freezer. And when you're ready to have one, just take it out of the freezer at least 2 hours before you plan to dig in. And enjoy. Another great spot in Disney Springs, which is good for not just snacks, but for wine as well, is Wine Bar George. Wine Bar George gives off a low-key vibe and makes you feel like you're in a wine cellar with the dim lighting and decor. It's a good place to go for just drinks or after dinner. The upstairs area has great views of Disney Springs and the local talent that performs just across the way at night. Wine Bar George is owned by Master Sommelier George Miliotes. This bar has over 140 different kinds of wine. And what's the perfect pair to wine? Cheese, of course. Wine Bar George has 3 different kinds of boards to choose from. There's a charcuterie board, which comes with 4 artisanal meats paired with different condiments. And then there's another board very similar with 4 artisanal cheeses with various condiments, the cheese board. And of course, there's the big board with 6 artisanal meats, 5 artisanal cheeses, and various condiments. On our last trip to Disney, we recently tried the artisanal cheese board, and it was just enough food. It came with 4 different types of cheeses, some crackers and bread, some nuts, olives, and 2 kinds of jam. It was easily shareable. Wine Bar George also offers small plates such as mac and cheese bites and burrata. Plus, if you're feeling really hungry, they also serve dinner every day and brunch on the weekends. For this next snack, we're heading over to the Magic Kingdom. The next time you're in Magic Kingdom, Stop by the Spring Roll Cart at the entrance to Adventureland and try their cheeseburger spring rolls. The Spring Roll Cart's menu changes every day, but if you get lucky enough to visit on a day that has these cheeseburger spring rolls, get them. You will not be disappointed. The other kinds of spring rolls that are available are buffalo chicken, pepperoni pizza, and most recently, pastrami and cheese for the Walt Disney World's 50th anniversary celebration. An order usually comes with 2 swapping rolls, and you can get 2 of the same, or you can mix and match. Another snack staple in Magic Kingdom is the corn dog nuggets from Casey's Corner. This portion is huge, and you can also add fries, and it makes a great quick lunch. They're salty, but yet the outside of the dough is a little sweet. They're easily shareable, and the price is not too bad at $10.49. Our last snack at Magic Kingdom is the peanut butter cookie pie that you can find at Main Street Confectionery. This delicious treat is made with peanut butter M&Ms, which are my favorite, and chocolate frosting. This cookie pie is big. I can say you could probably share it with others, or you can eat it over several days. This is the perfect snack to grab on your way out of the park after the fireworks. And if you want a tip, mobile order this for the end of the night, so you're not walking around all day in the Florida heat with it. And on to Hollywood Studios. And you might be surprised, but there are some hidden gems in Hollywood Studios. You just have to know where to find them. If you're in Toy Story Land, Woody's Lunchbox has some great options. I enjoy their Lunchbox tarts because they are always changing. You never know which ones you're going to get. I've had the raspberry and the hazelnut tarts, which are both delicious. And for Halloween, they have a pumpkin one, which is pretty good too. Just make sure you eat these quick because they do melt. And my favorite thing to get at Woody's Lunchbox, which I think is totally underrated, is the breakfast tachos. Yes, breakfast tachos. It's the breakfast version of their tachos. It comes with potato barrels, eggs, sausage, and gravy with scallions to top it all off. So delicious. And not too filling to start your day. We can't forget about Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Over at Katsaka's Kettle, their Outpost Mix popcorn is great too. It's made with blueberry lemon popcorn and cinnamon lime popcorn. I know what you're thinking, kind of an unlikely mix, but trust me, I tried it for the first time on my last trip, and I do have to say, you have to try both flavors together. And it pairs well with their spiked cold brew calf coffee, made with Joffrey's coffee. And finally, there's Animal Kingdom. And I have to say, out of all of the parks, Animal Kingdom wins when it comes to originality. And first up is Pongu Pongu in Pandora. On our last Disney trip, we tried the Night Blossom and the Pongu Lumpia. Their Night Blossom was so refreshing, and the Lumpia was a nice light snack to have before our lunch at Tusker House. The Night Blossom is made with layers of apple and desert pear limeade topped with boba balls. You can also add rum to it to make it a rum blossom. But for breakfast, I thought it was a bit early for alcohol. As for the lumpia, it is a pineapple cream cheese spring roll, which was light and flaky. And we also shared a sausage, egg, and cheese sandwich as well, so that we would fill up to start the day. And there you have it, some of my favorite Disney snacks in Walt Disney World. And of course, I know this is just a small list, but there are so much more that I want to experience with you all. And I will be doing updates soon. Until next time, don't forget to follow me at The Magical World of Jackie here on YouTube, on TikTok, and Instagram. I enjoyed making this video and I hope you guys enjoyed it. See you real soon.